Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Honorable examiners 1 and 2, my respect academic advisor, Mr. Iwan Ridwan Yusuf MPD, my respect course instructors, Mrs. Asranti Masud SSI MPD, and my fellow students who I'm proud of. Thank you for the time and opportunity you have given me to present this research proposal. My name is Bina Chaheni Naya. My student ID 12320600070, a student in the Biology Education Program, Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teacher Training, Study Islamic, University Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. I will present a study titled The Impact of the Backcasting Technique on Study Future Thinking Skills in the Digestive System Unit. This research is urgent because there is a gap between the demands of 21st century learning and classroom practice, which are still not optimal in training students' future thinking skills. Okay, next, allow me to explain the research background that from the basis of this topic. 21st century learning requires students not only to master concept but also to process higher order thinking skills. According to the Partnership for 21st century learning, 21st century learning emphasizes the importance of critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration as essential study competition. Additionally, the Merdeka curriculum also emphasizes student-centered learning and development of competition to address future challenges. These skills are vital because they help students define a vision of the future, predicting potential outcome, and plan action they can take starting with now. These abilities are necessary so that students can face future change and problem is more confusing manner. Therefore, students need the ability to predict future possibles, consider the impact of the discussion, and plan appropriate action starting now. However, in actual classroom practice, students are still not accustomed to developing their skill. Instruction tends to focus on mastering subject matter and rote memorization, so students have not been extensively trained to think visionary, predicting future impacts, and devise strategy steps to address problem. The situation is also evident in the digestive system curriculum. The digestive system curriculum is closely tied to students' daily lives, particularly regarding their habits, lifestyle, health, and future quality or life. However, instruction on this topic is still primarily focused on concept and organ structure, so it has not been sufficiently aligned to discussion making and long-term health planning for students. Therefore, innovative teaching approach are needed to help students develop future thinking skills. One alternative that can be utilized is the backcasting technique. This technique begins by defining a desired future start, after which students devise strategies that from the current situation to achieve that goal. Okay, backcasting was selected because its stage aligned with future thinking indicator, starting with defining a desired future stage, then formulating strategy step to achieve it. Furthermore, this study was conducted to examine the effect of the backcasting technique on students' future thinking skills regarding the digestive system curriculum. Research question formulate. This study focused on four main aspects. Okay, first, how effect in the use of backcasting technique in techniquing students' future thinking skills when conferring the digestive system, and second, how do students demonstrate future thinking skills when studying the digestive system, and third, how does the backcasting technique affect students' future thinking skills when studying the digestive system, and fourth, how do students respond to learning about the digestive system using the backcasting technique. And based on the research question, formula this study has four main objectives. First, to describe the implementation of learning using the backcasting technique on studying future thinking skills regarding the digestive system. And second, to analyze students' future thinking skills regarding the digestive system. And third, to identify the effects of the backcasting technique on students' future thinking skills regarding the digestive system. And fourth, to analyze students' response in learning the digestive system material, the backcasting technique. Benefit of the research. In addition to its research objectives, this study is also expanded to provide both the theoretical and practical benefits. Theoretically, this study is expanded to contribute to the development of education science, particularly regarding the place of application technique in learning and the development of students' future thinking skills. Sorry, practical benefits for students. This research is expanded to help develop future thinking skills, and for biology teacher, this study is expected to serve as an innovative alternative teaching strategy to the application of the backcasting technique, and for research, this study is expanded to broaden their knowledge and experience in development and implementation future-oriented learning. Previous research based on previous previous studies, future thinking skills are essential competencies that need to be developed in learning to prepare students to face various future challenges. Additionally, the Big-casting technique has demonstrated potential is fostering future-oriented thinking skills through the process of divining desired goals and defining strategy steps to achieve them. On the other hand, research on the education system strategy are needed so that learning not only focus on mastering concept, but also develops students' thinking skills. However, based on the aforementioned remain a research gap, there are still few students that integrate the Big-casting technique to the develop future thinking skills in the education system material at the Higgs schools level. Thus, the focus of my research is to examine the influence of the Big-casting technique on future thinking skills in education system material, a topic that has been rarely studied at the Higgs school level. And framework. The research framework is based on the learning outcome for the education system curriculum in 11 grade Higgs schools, which required study not only to understand the concept of the education system, but also to predict future health issue, design solution, and evaluate the action taken. This requirement align with future thinking skills, however, based on initial observation and a literature review, student future thinking skills remain relatively low. Students tend to be able to explain concept answering in the present, but still struggle when asked to predict future condition, anticipate problem, or design long-term solution. Therefore, a learning approach is needed to can train students to think systematical about future thinking or about condition. One of the techniques selected in the Big-casting technique. In this study, the Big-casting technique was applied in the experimental class, while the control class used conventional learning through Big-casting. Students were invited to envision the ideal future state of the education system and then design the steps that need to be taken starting now to achieve that state. And the effect of the treatment, student future thinking skills were measured using an essay test development based on 5 future thinking indicators: reasoning and emotion, predicting, planning, anticipating, and evaluating. If the Big-casting technique can help students construct a vision of the future, identify various possible outcome and design solution in a structured manner, then it is expected that the Big-casting technique will have positive impact on studying future thinking skills. And the theoretical hypothesis of this study is based on the characteristics of the Big-casting technique, which ensures students to determine their desired future condition and then formulate strategy steps to achieve them. And based on this theoretical foundation, the null hypothesis in this study says that application of the Big-casting technique has no effect on students' future thinking skills regarding the education system. Meanwhile, the alternative hypothesis states that the application of the Big-casting technique has an effect on students' future thinking skills regarding the education system. And research methodology. This study employed a quantitative approach using a quasi-experimental method. The design utilizes non-equivalent control group designs involving pretest and posting in both class without randomization. The study population consists of all 11 grade students at the research school. The sample was selected using progressive sampling, resulting in the experimental class and one control class, each comprising 36 students. The data used consist of primary data in the form of students' test result, the secondary data in the form of the supporting documents. Data collection was conducted using SI tests administered during the pre-test and post-test. The research instrument consisted of 5 SI questions designed based on future thinking skills indicator and scored using a 1 to 4 scale rubric. Subsequently, the data were analyzed using descriptive statistics, normality test, homogeneity test, and hypothesis test. And this research process consists of the 3 stages. In the preparation stage, the research identified the problem through observation and interview, then developed instructional materials and research instruments. The instruments were subsequently validated before being used in the study, and following this, the research population and sample were determined, and a pre-test was administered to both classes. In the implementation stage, the experimental class received instruction using the Big-casting technique, while the control class used conventional instruction. After all treatment were complete, both classes took a post-test to measure future thinking skills. Additionally, a response requirement was administered to students in the experimental class to judge their feedback on the implementation instruction. And finally, in the final stage, the research data was processed and analyzed. The analysis began with prerequisite tests, including normality and homogeneity tests, followed by hypothesis testing using the independent sample t-test or the Mann-Whitney U-test. Depending on the data characteristic, the analysis results were then discussed and used to draw research conclusion. Okay, this concludes the brief presentation of my research proposal. I'm very open to constructive criticism and suggestion to improve this research. Thank you for the faculty members and fellow students for your attention. I apologize for any errors in this presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.